Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will be sharing with you dinners that I made this week that I really enjoyed. Without wasting time, let's get started on the first one, which is githeri. It's super easy to make and yet very yummy. This is a Kenyan dish for anyone who might not know, and it consists of maize and beans. Some people prefer to eat it just boiled, but I prefer to fry it with some onions and tomatoes and just make it just taste a little bit more better, because just boiling it to me just is too bland. But there are people who I know just enjoy it like that. So in a hot pan I will be putting some oil and frying my onion. When the onions sweat a little bit, I add the tomatoes and I will allow this to cook till all the tomatoes are fully cooked. I will cover this to make sure that the tomatoes cook. Then I started preparing the carrots, just cutting them nice and into small pieces, because I don't want them to take long while cooking, and also I just want to put them in the last bit so that they're a little bit more crunchy than soggy. I don't know if you get what I mean. But yeah, so I'm just preparing the carrots and the green peppers. I added the green peppers to the onion and tomato mixture. I cooked it a little bit and then I added some coconut milk, which I really love in my githeri. I had pre-boiled a huge batch of githeri and I divide this in containers and put in the freezer. And this is what I'm gonna be using since it was just pre-boiled. I added it into the savory. I added the carrots for a few minutes and then I topped off with some dhania. This is so yum, so delicious, so easy to make, and yet so filling. I love me some githeri. The second dish is this chicken wings. Oh my god. Let me tell you, my nanny was telling me to be making this every single week because she also really enjoyed them and they were so easy to make. Actually, I will write the recipe down in the caption, but I just marinated them with some spices and then I put them in the oven so that they could cook. Then I started off preparing the cucumber salad, because I was having them with some cucumber salad. And I don't know why I made spaghetti instead of mashed potatoes, because looking back at it, I was just like, this didn't go so well. But I really loved the cucumber salad. I loved the chicken wings. But next time I would not pair this with spaghetti. Also, it's because I think my son asked for spaghetti and that's why. So yeah. Okay, so I just made a honey sauce with some ketchup. So after 30 minutes, or no, actually 20 minutes of the chicken being there, I just covered it with the sauce and they went back in so that they could become even more crispier. I loved this so much. Anyway, it's not my first time making them, but anytime I make them, they slap every single time. So this is the cucumber salad, which had some tomatoes, onions and cucumbers, and then I drizzled some lemon and olive oil and I mixed that all together. This is also something that I have been really loving and I'm obsessed with. So here are the chicken wings. They taste just as good as they look, and like I said, I would not have done the spaghetti, but it is what it is. Everything just was tasty and I loved it. So this is how my plate looked. Moving on to the last dish that I really loved this week. This is this beef stew. I will write the ingredients and the measurements of everything, but I marinated the beef and then I seared the beef on both sides on a cast iron just with some oil. As that was searing, I cut up some onions, some celery, some garlic. This will go in the stew after. So guys, I skipped so many parts, but I was trying to film for TikTok and for YouTube. I'm never doing that again. Anyway, I fried the onions, the garlic, and the celery, and then I added some water, added back the meat. I have a short on this actually. Scroll on my page and then you'll see everything. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye. Subscribe.